Hi everybody, Elin here. Today I am going to do my TBR for the month of June, and since I will be getting on to like some holidays because, well, school is over in a couple of days, so I wanted to start this video really. So I do want to read as much as I possibly can, and this time I've tried to do something a little bit different from what I've done before, because you know, you guys, you've probably seen my TBRs of like 20 books, and I do around 13 to 15 books a month, that's true, but I very rarely actually stick to the books I pick out, because I just take all the books I want to read. It's not humanly possible to read like all of my TBR books in the same month. So many times I don't even read all of the books that I have in that 20 to 25 book pile, so I've decided to make it a little bit smaller and a little bit more clear about what I'm going to read. So therefore I have decided that I will pick out 6 books that I am for sure gonna read during the month of June, and then I will also pick a TBR book as usual. And since I do read 13 to 15 books a month, I will obviously read more than 7 books, so those books will be sort of read whatever I feel like reading at the moment. And yeah, it will sort of be a little bit of a surprise for you guys what I decide to read for those books. So you'll have to watch my wrap up after June is over and see what I actually end up reading. But these 7 books I'm going to read for sure. I'm definitely going to make sure of it. Anyways, I think we should get started. It's one of my most anticipated releases for this year, and that is The Takedown by Corey Wang. And in this book you get to meet Kyla Cheng, and she's filling out her college applications, and she's on the way to become valedictorian. But then one day a video is released of her and her English teacher doing it, and that did not actually happen, so someone fabricated this video to make it look like it was Kyla, and she needs to figure out who made this video before it's too late and she risks losing everything she's worked so hard for. And I really look forward to reading this, and the cover is really cool as well, so I mean, there really isn't anything to lose by reading this one. And then I'm finally going to pick up this, which is kind of hefty. Anyways, this is An Amber in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, and I've heard so many great things about this book. I've had it for like, I want to say since October of last year, I don't know, but I've been wanting to pick it up, but I just haven't. So this time I'm going to make myself read it, and I will enjoy it. And in this one you meet Laia, and she's a slave, and you also meet Elias, who is a soldier, and neither of them are free. And under the Marshall Empire, defiance is met with death. Laia and her family do not challenge the empire. They have seen what happens to those who do. But when Laia's brother is arrested for treason, she is forced to make a decision. In exchange for help from rebels who promise to rescue her brother, she will risk her life to spy for them from within the empire's greatest military academy. There, Laia meets Elias, the school's finest soldier, and secretly its most unwilling. He and Laia will soon realize that their destinies are entwined, and that their choices will change the fate of the empire itself. And yeah, I mean, book 2 has been out for quite a long time now, so I have to get on this. And then we have Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, I don't even know. And I have read like 43 pages in this one, but I put it down because I needed to read thinner books so I can make my TBR pile smaller. And now I've decided June is the month for Outlander. Since I don't have to go to school, and I have a couple of weeks before I start working, I have the time to read this, and so I will definitely do it. And I mean, in this one you meet Claire Randall in 1946, so just after the Second World War. She goes to the Scottish Highlands with her husband Frank for their second honeymoon, and yeah, Claire one day walks through a circle of standing stones and vanishes into 1743, where the first person she meets is a British Army officer, her husband's 6 times great grandfather. And yeah, so she sort of got back in time. I've heard amazing things about this, and I do want to watch the TV show, but I have to read the books before. And I already own the second book in the series, so I mean I have to get started on it. And then we have Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling, and I did start reading this. Okay, I didn't. I put a bookmark in it. I never did start reading it because this is technically not on my TBR because I've read it 20 times before, 20 plus times actually. So it's technically not on my TBR, but it was such a long time since I read it, I feel like, so I just wouldn't read it, and I haven't actually given myself the time to do so because I have so many books on my TBR. So I'm going to read it. I mean, this is like the month for big freaking books, so let's do this. And I mean, it's the Goblet of Fire. I don't have to tell you guys what it's about. The Tournament. Flame in the Mist by Renee Audier. And this is about Mariko, and she's the only daughter of a prominent samurai. She's not really in control of her fate, and they don't really care about her skills as an accomplished alchemist, because for her, she only has one purpose, and that is to marry someone. And she's just 17 years old, and then she gets sent to the Imperial Palace to meet her betrothed. A man that she did not choose herself. But on the journey there to meet this guy, her convoy is ambushed by the Black Clan. A group of bandits hired to kill Mariko before she reaches the palace. Mariko is the only survivor of this attack, and she infiltrates the Black Clan to figure out who it is who wants her dead. And to do this, she is disguised as a peasant boy and befriends their leader. And I mean, this book is just gorgeous. Anyway, so I really look forward to reading this because it sounds really awesome. It looks beautiful. I mean, how can that go wrong? Mörk Ängel by Laini Taylor, or Daughter of Smoke and Bone as it's called in English. I did read Strange Dreamer by her not that long ago, and I really liked it, so I want to read this one. And as always, Laini Taylor's books are really hard to figure out what the hell they're about. I mean, the thing that says on the back of the flip or wherever they wrote it, it's really like vague and shit. So I still don't really know. But this is about Karu. She has naturally blue hair. She can speak a lot of languages. Not all of them are human. But she doesn't really know who she is and where she comes from and everything, and she wants to figure out what it is. Then we also have the beautiful Akiba, who is on the run from a person that is hunting her down. Yeah. This is a love story, secrets are revealed, and yeah, pretty much. Now I'm going to pick a book from the book jar, and I did record like my current TBR stacks. Yes, I say stacks because I saw a shitload of books yesterday from when this video is filmed, and there's books everywhere, and depending on which book I pulled from this jar, it's gonna be very hard to find that book because there's books all over my room right now, and everything is on the floor and the desk, and I have no idea what anything is anymore. So it will be interesting to say the least. Okay, we'll just shake this around and we'll take... I want a good one. Okay, this one. Ew. Okay. So the book I will be reading as my TBR job book for this month, which is guaranteed I'll read it this month, and that is Alice i Zombielandet by Gina Showalter. I actually see that book, so that was really easy. And I mean, in English this is just called Alice in Zombieland. And this is supposed to be, I mean, it's inspired by Alice in Wonderland, of course. But I've heard that it's like not a lot of it's taken from the Alice in Wonderland story, I don't know. But this one is obviously about zombies, and we get to follow Alice Bell, whose life is like turned upside down. I think she, to revenge her family, Alice has to fight against the undead, aka the zombies, and to survive she must put her faith in one of the most dangerous of all guys, which is Cole Holland. But Cole has his own secrets, and if Alice isn't careful enough, they can turn out to be more dangerous than the zombies. Ew. So, yeah, I've had this one for like 2 years, 3 years, I don't know, a very long time. So, I actually bought this one before even read Alice in Wonderland, so I guess that's part of the reason why I didn't read it right away. But this month is the month for miracles. And like I said, those are just the 7 books that I've sort of promised myself that I will read, so I'll actually keep really tight track on what I read and stuff like that. Like the 7 or 8 books more that I will read, that is sort of depending on what I feel like reading at the moment. I mean, those I will pick up whenever I feel like it, and I do have to try to get some like review books in there as well, so like review books I got from the publisher or the author themselves, so I'm going to try to work on that too. But I do feel like June will be a really good reading month, so I hope I will be able to do this good. Anyways, that was all I had for this little TBR, which is the smallest one I've ever made, but the wrap up will be that much bigger, I promise. I'm going to crush the reading this month, so anyways, that was all I had for this time. If you like this video, I hope you want to click a like or maybe leave a comment saying what you want to read this month or during the summer at all. And yeah, if you like what you saw, I hope you want to subscribe to my channel so you get a notification for when I upload new videos, because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I do hope we see each other next time. Bye!